An airport has a control tower, and it has a radar scanner, and it has a windsock to tell them which way the wind is blowing so that the aeroplanes know how to come in for landing. And they've got an airport bus where they take the passengers to and from the plane back to the airport, from the airport to the plane. And they've got a runway, a long runway for the aeroplanes to take off and land. And these are the crew members. And the one is a pilot. There's a pilot. He flies the plane. The air hostess or the air stewardess, she helps deliver the drinks and the eats to the passengers. And the air steward, he does the same, and he shows them how to be safe in an aeroplane and the safety instructions that they need to learn. And the mechanic that fixes the plane and makes sure that the plane is running well.
They wear a uniform.
And they all wear a uniform so that you know who they are. And the pilot has to know exactly how to fly that plane because he's got all the passengers' lives in his hands. So we're going to learn about a helicopter. A helicopter has got an engine in the plane, in the helicopter, and it's got a cockpit where the pilot sits, and it's got a landing skid. At the bottom, they've got landing skids, 2 landing skids where they land. And they've got a main rotor blade at the top that spins so fast that you can hardly see them. It's just a blur. And that causes lift for the helicopter to go up into the air, straight up into the air. It's also got a tail rotor. So those rotor blades are the main rotor blades at the top of the helicopter, and the one in the tail is a tail rotor blade. Yeah, those are the tail rotor blades. And look at this helicopter flying high up in the air, and he's coming to land on the top of a building on a helipad. And we've made a helipad for you. Look at it. There it is. It's a white and black helipad with a big H inside. It's a capital H inside the helipad. And this helicopter is going to land, come straight down and land on the helipad. And helicopters can land in small areas because they don't need a runway. They just need to come straight down and land on the helipad. And some helicopters carry water to put out fires in the forests. And they carry the water underneath in their hold or in their hull. And they spray the water onto the branches and the trees that are burning. And some helicopters even rescue people out of the mountains. If they get stuck in the mountains, then the helicopter can rescue people because a helicopter can stand still in the air. It can fly and stand still in the air. Isn't that wonderful? It can hover. A helicopter can hover. A plane can't hover. It needs speed to go. But a helicopter can hover over an area and send down ropes into the water so that they can save the people from there. Isn't a helicopter an amazing thing? Look at the helicopter coming down to land.